morning, thank you for joining me. I hope everybody's well today. As you will have seen, this is a sponsored video for Second Nature. If you have watched any of my recent weekly vlogs, you will have heard me mention this a couple of times. It is a holistic weight loss and health program that I have been on now for a month. I completed my 4 weeks yesterday. As I'm filming this, it's Monday. I did 4 weeks and I wanted to do 4 weeks before I chatted to you about it so I could get a feel for it and talk from a knowledgeable point of view. I have struggled with my weight for the last 30 years, I think it's fair to say. I have on occasions lost weight and I have then slowly put it all back on. I find it difficult to sustain weight loss because I like all the things that are bad for me, I guess. I like all the things that I shouldn't like as much as I do. And so when Second Nature got in touch with me, I hadn't actually heard about them at all, and I thought, I don't know who you are, but I'm quite interested. So I went and had a look at their website, and I immediately saw that they are approved by the NHS as a weight loss program. And I thought, well, if it's good enough for the NHS to approve it, then they're obviously doing something right. Second Nature is very different from any other weight loss program I've embarked upon, and I almost don't want to call it a weight loss program. It's so much more than that I hesitate to call it a weight loss program, because it is very much more than that in terms of looking at everything to improve your health. They look at nutrition, they look at exercise, they look at stress management, they look at sleep. You think about motivation and mindset, and you are taught all of these things throughout the program. And I think that's really interesting, isn't it? Because I think, certainly me personally, I know the science behind dieting. I know that if you input less than you output, then you are going to lose weight. We all know the things we shouldn't eat, the things that we should eat, but the basis of that, don't we? And if it was as simple as just knowing that, then there wouldn't be an obesity problem, would there? So yeah, it's not as simple as that. Weight loss, I think, is very much, particularly for me, inside my head. And I feel like this month on this program has really helped me get to grips with that aspect of it as well. So let me tell you a little bit about the program. So once you've signed up online, the program is based within an app on your phone. You download the app and you are also sent in the post a recipe book. Such a lovely recipe book. So many nice things in here. All the recipes are also in the app and more. And they've just launched 2 new recipe books as well. Just over this weekend I've had an email. I haven't seen those yet, but if they're as good as this one, they'll definitely be worth buying. I might put an order in for those a little bit later on. So you've got your app and your recipe book. You're put into a group with somewhere around 15 other people who start the program at the same time as you. You don't talk about numbers, they don't know about your weight or anything like that. It's purely a chat group to talk about how you're getting on with the plan, and you can dip in and out of that as much as you like, or just read it and not take part. There's no obligation to take part in that, but I found it quite useful. I've enjoyed being able to chat and interact with other people. You also have a separate one-to-one group chat with your own personal nutritionist, which is great. I found that so useful for asking questions. They always get back to you, usually really quickly, but the maximum is within 48 hours. I don't think I've had to wait 48 hours at all for that. And the group, the nutritionist also leads your group as well. They put discussion points into the group chat as well, which are useful for provoking a bit of chat. So that there's that connection with other people, which I find very useful. I really like that aspect of it, who are on the same journey as you, at the same point as you, having the same ups and downs as you. I find that a really useful tool, and I really like that. It's very different from anything I've done before. You've then got in the app tracking section where you can track your, if you can connect it to your fitness watch if you have a fitness watch, and you can track your steps, your sleep, and obviously your weight. You can put your weight in manually however often you like, and there's a little graph there to show you how much weight you've lost. I am going to tell you how much weight I've lost or not at the end of this video, so stay tuned to the end if you want to know that. The first 4 months on the program is what they call the core program, and you have a daily lesson. I'm putting that in inverted commas. And you can either read or listen to the article for the day. I generally tend to listen. I pop it on while I'm doing my makeup or when I'm on the treadmill first thing in the morning. It's usually between 3 and 7 minutes long, so very doable just to fit into your day. And the fact you can listen to it as well is really useful, because you can do that while you're getting on with something in the kitchen, or, you know, even put it on your Bluetooth and listen to it in the car on the way to work. And some days the lesson is about nutrition, some days about motivation, some days it's about mindset, sometimes it's a little bit more sciencey, sometimes it talks about conflicts that you could have, managing challenges, that sort of thing, and reasons that you might struggle and how to get over those. I've found the daily lessons really motivational and helpful, some more than others obviously, but generally I think that's a really great part of the program. And there's also a food diary. You can upload recipes from within the app. The recipes that are in here as well are also in the app. I think I said that. You can upload those into your food diary, so that's really useful. You can put your own recipes in. Now let's talk about the food, because we all want to know what the food thing is all about. First of all, let me say at the outset, there is no counting. You're not counting calories, sins, points, macros, any of that. There is no counting. It's based around the concept of a balanced plate of food, and we educating ourselves about how we should be eating in terms of amounts and what is balanced. And the other thing is to eat less processed foods. I've learned a lot about what processed foods are, and what things are not good to eat, as well as what things are good to eat. I do find it useful to keep a note of what I'm eating. I feel like that's something that's been a feature of all the times I've lost weight. It has been successful for me to personally keep a food diary. I think it's very easy when you're a picker and a snacker like me to pick and snack and not really remember that at the end of the day, you know. So keeping a food diary of everything I'm eating is quite useful, I find. So really the program is about building healthy habits in all areas of your life, you know, good sleep, exercise, nutrition, mental wellness, emotional well-being, all of those things. And I feel like it's something that I was really looking for, and something that is setting me on the right track. And I have really enjoyed it. I'm enjoying listening to the daily lessons. I'm enjoying having the little chat group. I'm enjoying being able to build my menu plans within the app with the recipes, and cooking from the recipe book as well. And I'm gradually learning. And I'm not having to rely on the recipes so much 4 weeks in now, because I'm learning how I can adapt my own recipes and the things we like to eat as well, to fit in with this way of eating, which is great. My two biggest learning points, I think, have been firstly the balanced plate of food, having as much fruit and veg as I should do. I don't think I was doing that before. Having good fats, that I definitely wasn't doing that before. Cutting down on the white carbs and the processed foods has definitely been a game changer. I feel better in myself. I feel more alert. I feel less weary as it comes towards the end of the day. The second thing that that has been a massive game changer for me doing this program is that I am learning, so I don't want to say I have learned, I am learning that falling off the wagon is okay and you can get back on it. I'm a perfectionist. I want everything, if something's not perfect, if I haven't done it perfectly, I go, oh, well, it's no good then, that's it, game over, I'm done, you know. So translate that into eating. Oh, well, I haven't eaten the right, you know, I ate too much at lunchtime, that's it, let's call today over with then and, you know, start again tomorrow. And I'm gradually learning not to do that and learning that I'm going to be able to fit this in with my life, and it's not always going to be perfect. I had 3 days during this last month when I was up at my mum's. She'd just moved house. It was impossible to, you know, we were sort of camping out really for the first day or so. I couldn't particularly control what I was eating during that couple of days we ate out. There weren't brilliant choices on the menu for me, but I was able to think about it and minimise the damage and not see that as, oh, that's it, that's this week ruined, then I'll start again next Monday. I was able to go, well, that's okay, I've done okay. And I feel like I'm making better choices as well around, we eat out quite a lot, and when I go out, I feel like I am making better choices, which is good. There's definitely a long way to go, and I am definitely staying on the programme. I have no obligation to stay on it, but I'm signed up for 4 months and I am going to continue with it. And if you are interested, I will give you some more updates. Let me know if you'd like to hear more. Let's talk about the weight loss now. I have lost 8 pounds during my first month. I'm really pleased with that. I feel like it's been a slow and steady weight loss. It's come off quite slowly and steadily, which I think is good, rather than having a big chunk off and then slowing right down to nothing. Feel like it's coming off on a regular but slow basis, which is very good. I feel healthier, feel much better for it, and I'm enjoying incorporating the program into my life. And so I'm a fan of Second Nature. It's really working for me, and I'm hoping that it continues to do so. I think if you put the work in as far as engaging with the other people and engaging with the program and listening to the lessons and thinking about what you're eating, I think it does work, and I would definitely recommend it if you're looking to lose weight, particularly at this time of our lives. Interestingly, most of the people in my group are all ladies of a certain age, you know, so it's similar demographic to me. There don't seem to be many very young people, so I think that's quite nice as well. I feel like it works well for this demographic. Now, if you're interested in trying Second Nature for yourself, I do have a discount code for £10 off your first month. It's all linked in the description box below with a link and a discount code and all of that stuff. So please do click through if you're interested. If you've enjoyed this, please do leave a thumbs up or a comment. It's great for the sponsor to know that people are engaging with the video and have enjoyed the content of it. Thank you very much again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.